I'm a state representative from Westbrook. I'm proud to serve the Maine people as a member of the Health and Human Services Committee. Welcome today. As we all know, there isn't a more important or a more complex branch of state government than our Department of Health and Human Services. It provides health care for our most vulnerable citizens, protects our children and elderly from abuse, allows Mainers with disabilities to stay in their communities, shields all of us from disease, and helps low-income families in their struggle to lift themselves from poverty. Every single dollar that we provide to DHHS needs to be managed to the benefit of those programs. Maine can't afford to waste a single penny. Mainers will not tolerate mismanagement, waste, or fraud anywhere in our government, especially not at DHHS, where the needs are so urgent. Unfortunately, our Department of Health and Human Services has lost its way. And when it comes to managing our dollars and fighting fraud, it is failing us miserably. The LePage administration likes to talk tough about fraud, but the fact of the matter is that it has no record of success in fighting waste and fraud within DHHS. Over the past 4 years, the Maine people have given the governor more money, more investigators, and stronger anti-fraud laws, but we haven't gotten any results. In fact, according to newspaper reports, the governor is spending $700,000 a year on new welfare fraud investigators who have netted a total of just $53,000. They're only recovering about 1/14 of the money they're spending. Now the problem is that Governor LePage uses fraud simply as a political talking point to attack working moms and kids who continue to struggle under his failed policies. He also uses it to divert attention from scandals and mismanagement within DHHS. You're going to hear more about that in a few minutes. Perhaps most frustrating for me was watching over the past session as the legislature gave the governor one opportunity after another to help restore the public trust in the Department of Health and Human Services. But every time we gave him a chance to fix things, he used his veto pen. He vetoed bills to fix the Maine Care Transportation System, to stop the wasteful spending on the Alexander Group fiasco, to require the department to more aggressively investigate misuse of public funds. He even vetoed a bill that would have required DHHS to be more transparent and accountable and let the Maine people know exactly what it is doing to fight fraud and abuse. He said it would be too expensive and take up too much time for him to account to the Maine people for how he's spending your money. Imagine that. That's an answer that Mainers shouldn't accept. The Maine people have lost faith and have run out of patience. So I'm proud to stand here today with U.S. Representative Mike Michaud because he has a plan to get programs at DHHS back on track and working for the people they serve. The cornerstone of that plan starts with making the department accountable and transparent. It's a plan designed to restore the public trust that DHHS is well managed and to give Mainers the confidence that the department is doing everything possible to protect public dollars. Congressman Michaud's plan takes the politics out of the fight against fraud by putting an independent inspector general in charge. One thing we've learned over the past 4 years is that we can't let an agency that is so complex and far-reaching as DHHS continue to police itself. We need an independent, expert organization led by true professionals to oversee how things are working and to ensure that public dollars are put to correct use. An inspector general would seek out fraud, waste, and abuse inside and outside of DHHS. The inspector general would investigate fraud by those who receive public dollars, but just as important, it would look inside the department to make sure that money isn't draining out on account of poor management. This is a necessary step designed to take an objective and nonpartisan look at serious problems that impact Mainers every day. So it's with great pleasure that I introduce Congressman Michaud to give you further details about his plan.